Again, I remind you, Aaron Rodgers is 8-2 lifetime versus my Cowboys, 2-0 in playoff games versus my Cowboys. And as I said on this podcast, ahead of the Cowboys at Green Bay game this year, when, by the way, we blew a 28-14 lead through three quarters and lost in overtime, I told you, I first guessed it, Aaron Rodgers is our Count Dracula. He swoops in under cover of darkness and sucks the life out of us on a consistent basis. And by the way, that game at Lambeau this season, you realize Dak had the ball 4 times in the fourth quarter and overtime and managed to score 0 points. Not that guy should have known. Now, you also might recall that dating back to, 2007, my days on First Take, I was the first in the national media to call out Aaron Rodgers as the all-time blame-deflecting, finger-pointing, media-manipulating diva. Aaron used to fire back at me for a while, but he doesn't anymore, because I'm pretty sure I've been proven right about that, and he knows I have been right for these many years about that. Also, for many years, I've called him out for his playoff choking, and I have been right. He's 7-9 postseason. Since that long ago, far away, galaxy far, far away Super Bowl. Remember that road wild card run to his one and only Super Bowl? He won the MVP. I give it up. I give you that. But of course, do I need to remind you, had the number 1 seed coming off MVP in 2020, lost at home in the NFC Championship game, the first one of his career, to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, had the MVP and the number 1 seed in 2021, lost the first playoff game, the divisional round, to Jimmy G at home. This season, he lost the equivalent of a home playoff game to Jared Goff and the Lions. So now you ask, I want Aaron bleeping Rodgers to replace Dak Prescott? You better believe I do. That's how done I am with Dak Prescott. Green Bay can have Dak. Lil Wayne can have Dak. Even though he's 29 to Aaron's 39, I don't care. I would take Aaron Rodgers at 39 and 40 and hope he could recapture a large portion of his MVP dominance with a late career change of scenery, like Peyton going to Denver, like Brady going to Tampa. Why not? He'd be throwing to CD, he'd be handing, I hope, and flipping to Tony Pollard. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is still a trick shot artist to me. And by the way, he's actually won something before. He did that. He actually won that Super Bowl. Dak has won next to nothing. He's now 2-4 in the postseason. And 3 of those 4 losses came in divisional round games. 1 step short, hitting his head on his ceiling short of an NFC Championship game. So you can accuse Wayne and me of playing fantasy football, but I don't think so. This deal makes sense to me, and I hope it makes sense to Jerry Jones, because it's time to do something desperately dramatic. It's time to move on from Dak, get out from under Dak, just the way Green Bay clearly wants to get out from under Aaron. We'll trade problem for problem. We'll start over with Aaron for 2 years, and we need to go find a kid quarterback, some Brock Purdy. Maybe it's in the 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round. I don't know. Somebody to start to groom to replace Aaron Rodgers. I mean, what if he has a career rebirth? What if he wants to go until he's 43 or 4 like Brady does? I wouldn't put it past him. So my concluding text to Wayne was, and I quote, Packer Dak versus our Aaron in next year's NFC Championship game. Wayne hit that with the 2 exclamation mark emoji, the 2 exclamation points. And then he texted, I would love that. so would I. But look, I'll be the first to acknowledge I'm still pretty raw from Sunday night. Maybe I'm not thinking straight. Maybe I'm now so desperate, I'm now so lost that I actually have talked myself into a guy I can't stand, Aaron Bleepin.
I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.